Meredith Morakovitz tweeting that Pineda's MRI revealed a grade 1 strain of his back muscle. That's the strain of the teres major muscle. And she also savvily tweeted this picture. You see where the teres major muscle is, kind of that lower right under the back of the armpit there, Jack. And now it's a strain, and he's coming off, or scheduled to come off, the suspension list on Monday. Looks like we might not see him for a little bit.
Right. Joe Girardi, before this information came out, had already put that start in jeopardy. So I think we can probably say for certain now you're probably not going to see him on Monday. If you do a quick Google search of that muscle in terms of pitchers, they say it's often a neglected muscle that pitchers don't strengthen, and that a pitcher in spring training needs to do as much as he can to kind of strengthen that, because it's such an important part of releasing the ball. So we'll have to see, Kenny, what the doctors say, what the trainers say, but obviously not good news when a guy who you thought was going to be starting for you on Monday gets those kind of results.
That's why I like hanging around with you, Jack, because you can tell people, pitchers usually don't pay attention to that muscle, but they are in the future as far as Pineda is concerned. And hopefully it's not the area where he had surgery up a little higher in the shoulder, so that seems to be intact, and maybe he'll be back sooner than later.
And, you know, the other thing, too, if they have to DL him, and again, Meredith will have more on this tomorrow on the pregame, but if you're David Phelps, what are you thinking now? You thought maybe you're getting one more start and you're back to the pen. Now you got to be thinking maybe a little more long-term.
What does every GM and every manager say? You never have enough pitching. Well, here's a great example of this. Phelps could have won that number 5 spot. He pitched so well in spring training that he's a guy who could have argued that, hey, what about me in the rotation? Yankees gave it to Pineda, and Pineda deserved it. He pitched very well. But you're right now, Bob, a one-start fill-in for Phelps can grow into something a lot more.